My husband Clint and I had the fortune of cruising to 16 different Caribbean islands in February, and the people we met on the islands we visited were all kind and friendly, but I would have to say that we experienced the best hospitality on Barbados, starting at the port where we disembarked, the comfort and familiarity of the cruise, and then entered into a country that we had never visited before. And from the moment we got off the ship, we knew we were in good hands. A lovely port agent personally escorted us efficiently through passport control, customs, and even made sure we got onto a reliable taxi cab to take us to our hotel. And this young woman was so outgoing and helpful, we never anticipated any kind of personal assistance going through port formalities. And we commented to her that we did not expect this kind of personal touch and hospitality in a disembarkation port. And we had never had it anywhere before. And she replied simply that she was always taught in her family that you offer outsiders your very best from your heart. And she assured us this was indeed an island-wide value. And this proved to be true with everyone we met during our one-night stay on Barbados. The cab drivers, the hotel personnel, and tour guides radiated the same friendliness and kindness. They followed through on everything we requested. Of course, one could argue that this is just good business practice, especially for a country that depends primarily on tourism to support its economy. But I've been to other places like Barbados where hospitality was presented as heartfelt and not merely perfunctory or required as a best business practice. Hawaii was one such place. The aloha spirit was alive and well during the 4 years in the early 90s that we lived there. Aloha was radiated from deep within nearly all the people we met. And I've heard Pastor Dick talk about the same embodying kindness in people he encountered in his travels to Southeast Asia and Africa. And I think most of us can tell the difference between hospitality that is perfunctory and hospitality that is heartfelt. Heartfelt hospitality is a Christian value, after all. I think about God's two greatest commandments, to love God and to love others. To love everyone is a true sign of our love for God and our Christ-likeness. And I would even suggest that to love God is to love others. Hospitality is entertaining and welcoming in guests and visitors. It's a genuine way to show love for others, and we would do well to understand love better as an action over a feeling. Jesus tells us in Matthew 25, verse 40, that whatever we do for the least of people, we do for him. Being disoriented in a new place is hard. Think of the desperation of people at our borders, people who were not merely disembarking a cruise ship in an unfamiliar place, but fleeing hardcore violence and oppression and all manner of evil and injustice. Imagine what our heartfelt hospitality would mean to them. May we cultivate Christ-like hearts. It means so much. Amen.